Welcome everyone, I'm Tim. Welcome to my challenge of 100 days of content, and I thought I'll give you some really cool tricks that I use on a daily basis on how to manifest, things to do to manifest fantastic energy in your home, especially over a full moon time, especially over a Mercury in retrograde, because these are the energies current right now. So the keys, one of the things you can do, I spoke in the last video, when it comes to the first of the month, taking a little bit of ginger and cinnamon, blessing it and blowing it into your front into your entrance to your home. And what that's going to do is going to bring blessings for the full month of July, and I'll recommend that for every the first of the month to start that. Okay, so why ginger and why cinnamon? Ginger powers up any of the other herbs. Okay, it brings more power. And cinnamon is your wealth, your abundance, your fertility, all the good stuff, bringing new clients. So combining those two herbs with a simple prayer over it, asking for more clients, more abundance, more good energy, and blowing it facing your home into the home, using the breath of life, bring the energy through your breath and blow those herbs into the front door. And you can leave it there overnight, by the way, and then vacuum it up the next day. That's perfectly fine. The energy will stay for the full month. I've been doing this for months now, and I can honestly say when I miss a month, I can feel it in that month, and I can highly recommend it for anyone who's just starting out. Okay. Another thing you can do is you can take a spray bottle, fill it with water, and add some cinnamon sticks to that. Some really big, thick cinnamon sticks. You've got cinnamon water right now. Okay. In some of the teachings we do have is holy water, but that's a very big teaching for later on. In the mission schools, we hold very cool teachings and very cool stuff that we teach. So I highly recommend joining us for one of those classes later on. And I would recommend, just for now, take a pinch of salt, okay, in a spray bottle. Remember, it needs to be the sticks of cinnamon, okay, not the powder. And the reason being for that is powder will clog the spray mechanism, basically. So all this is a spray bottle, a nice big one. Fill it with water or holy water if you do have a pinch of salt, and your cinnamon sticks, okay, not the powder, because the powder will mess up the trigger, so it won't spray, basically. Okay, spray your front door with it on the first of the month. Use it around your home space. Spray it in the air, let it trickle down. Use the cinnamon water to uplift the energy in the home space when it comes to blessings, good energy in your space. Use your time to pray over everything you're doing, because prayer is like massive in the spiritual world, basically. When you want to cleanse anything, bless anything, bring in really good energy into your home space, say your prayers through a triangle. Okay, saying it over the empty container. Say whatever it is you want through the triangle into the bowl of water, or your container, and say words of empowerment into it. Now, if you want a stronger energy, Psalms 23 for family, for home, for bringing the family together. If your family is very chaotic, if it's feeling a little bit like hectic, and the people are all in their heads and they're spewing negative energy, I would recommend a pinch of salt, your cinnamon sticks, okay, and saying any prayers through the triangle over it, basically, and your intention while saying it, and then while you finish the prayer, just blow through the triangle, sending that prayer into the water, basically. So Psalms 23 is fantastic for home, for family, for bringing blessings into the home. You can say Psalms 91 for protection. If you're finding the energy feels a little bit heavier or negative, or your workspace at work feels a little bit grimy, or there's someone at work that is toxic, Psalms 91 over that water. You can just take a little spray bottle, small one, spray it in the office before people arrive. They won't even notice it, basically, but it will uplift the space or uplift the energy and the blessings. Psalms 91 is great for protection if you want to protect your space. Okay. Psalms 91 over a white candle, said over a white candle. Okay. Same thing, you bless a tea light candle, a white candle, doesn't matter. That is fantastic for anything that comes in. Let's say your children's having nightmares in a room, and let's say you got a ghost, or something darker in the home space. As long as that white candle is burning and you say Psalms 91 over the candle and bless that whole candle, as long as that candle is burning in that space, you are protecting that whole room. Basically, nothing dark can come into that space whatsoever. If you like tricks like this, let me know. I'll give you a lot more coming forward. My 100 days challenge is here. I'm doing 100 days of content. We're going to give really cool techniques, amazing things that I use on a daily basis on what can we do to do things better. Okay, so 100 days challenge starts today. I'll be posting every single day. Give me a shout, give me a like, give me a comment in the comments below. If there's any questions, you shout. If there's something that does not make sense, remember your home and your front door is your most important part of your home. It allows the chi or the energy to come through. You want to spray the cinnamon water over your front door. Wipe the handle down. Make sure your front door and your entrance to your home is neat, tidy, looks like luxury. Okay, if it's fallen down, broken, dirty, if there's twigs or debris in front of your home space, that brings in negative energy into your home. You want your front door to be as wide open as possible, as big as possible, as grand as possible. It needs to scream abundance, and so to give you an understanding of what the energies are about. If you want to, another little trick that I've also done is you can actually add amethyst clusters by your entrance of your front door, just at the bottom, basically. So as people walk through your door, they're getting cleansed before they come into your home. And these are the tips and tricks that I'm going to be giving you over the next 100 days. Really cool stuff you can try out, see what works for you, take what works for you, write it down. I highly recommend writing down all of this into a little bookie. I will explain the book in a future lesson. And that book becomes your book of power. And sometimes we think, oh my God, we're going to remember all this information, and then it slowly fades. So I like to take this video, write down the recipes that I give you, and then you've got a really cool book of power, basically, that we will then talk about in a future lesson. I hope you enjoyed this. If this resonates with you, stick around. We'll do 100 days of new content. And thank you so much for tuning in. I know it is a lot, but when you're doom scrolling at night and you're bored, come and tune into my channel, and I'll give you really cool tips and tricks on how to lift the energy in your home. So when people walk into the space, they feel the divine within your home. Okay, we are omnistic in our approach. So we believe in all religions. All religions are valid in our graces over here. The traditions come from different sources, and you take on what works for you and throw out what does not work for you. Okay. And as someone who's been doing spiritual work for over 24 years now, this is what my life has been dedicated. My life's been dedicated to really good information that I've gathered over the many years of me practicing. And these are all tools I use on a very strong daily basis. Okay. Lots of love to you. Have a fantastic day further. Give me a shout if there's any questions. Put it in the comments below. Share this video to friends and family, or anyone starting a spiritual career or spiritual journey, and they just need some tips and tricks on how to raise the frequency so high that only blessings come into you. Lots of love to you. Have a fantastic day. And my goal over here with all these tools is to drive the devil out, get that dark energy out of your life, out of your communities, and start a bigger way to start global clearings, basically. Remember, when your home shines bright, we become the beacon of light in your area, and that's the tools we're going to be teaching in this program. Hope that makes sense, and lots of love to you. Any questions, put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what area you come from, what part of the world you come from in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you, and hopefully in future videos, I'll do a shout out to your area. Lots of love to you. Have a fantastic day further. Fantastic. Enjoy.